Hello, beautiful family. Greetings, greeting you with water. I had stopped the car because I failed to come on. Then I already wanted to start driving again, but then it was like stop and go on. Yeah, so as always I follow and yeah, coming on too, I stopped the car. So that's what is wanting to come through, the stopping to catch up with ourselves, stopping to really land, and an automatical stopping that happens when we deeply embody. There is a stabilization happening as we are coming out of high intensity initiations, and the awakening is very high intensity, because it's like wow, remembering, and when all of that stabilizes, it becomes really slow. That's what stable is. And yeah, as I'm sitting in the car and stopped my car, and as you see my body, I am anchoring. I have been anchoring, stabilizing my soul, my essence in my body. Yeah, living in this stable, non-resistant beingness field. So imagine being in the ocean and a tide would come that would want to take you out, a rip. You know, we all know that if you fight against the rip, yeah, what then happens? What we have to do is relax into the rip and completely let go. It's the same as in a stream, the same as when we stabilize. It requires a state of non-resistance. That goes all hand in hand, and then coherence really settles in. There's been so much talk about coherence and so much doing. All this embodiment, all this performing, as if it's a competition, as if it's a run, you know, and we cannot achieve that. It can only happen when we stop. Yeah. And then the deep unbinding happens. We need to stop for that. Get out of our old patterns, out of the old rhythm. And when we interfere by doing again, it locks the old patterns back in. So it's a real, such a profound shift. So, have a look at this beautiful place. I stopped, and it's been very beautiful where I left, since I've been on the road. On every pole, not everyone, but many, and when I left, there were cockatoos on almost every pole, in pairs or in 3 or 4s, and some alone, and one after the other, after the other, after the other. It made me teary. Yeah, the animals, you know, we can see or feel anyone or anything in different animals if we are open to that. That's how ancestors can speak to us. That's how other beings, other souls can communicate with us as well. And of course, on the inner realm and in the quantum field, we all are there together, and we know So they know when I have been, deeply, innerly landing and clearing and reprogramming and facing truths, and sometimes I need to go back to get some pieces that need to be unwound, where that kept my heart closed. And I use movies for that too. I use life, or life uses me. Everything is happening to deprogram, to clear, to enjoy, to learn, to just be. And I've been in this really deep, peaceful, aligned state. And alignment, we can't do it. We just have to stop so that we can align. We cannot do coherence. We have to drop in to allow coherence to unfold. All of this unfolds by itself when we surrender the ego personality to the soul, to the monad. Becoming like water, non-resistant. And I was on a powerful call today, on a Zoom call with the leaders from all around the world that had flown to China and to Singapore to go to the in-house to Auli Life, to meet the founders, to meet the other leaders, to have product training that they're bringing to us who weren't there. And we don't need to all go somewhere. We are all together anyway. And it was beautiful listening to so many. Everybody had a minute or two to share how they got into it and where they are at, in a little nutshell, or what they experienced in that week. And such heartfulness, and hearing the lives in the bodies that have changed, the pains that have gone, the awareness that has risen. It's just warming my heart. I will share some of them with you, and you can ask me for the replay as well of the whole call. It was really beautiful. So the frequencies PEMF and terahertz have been helping me to stabilize. And for that means also clearing out all that isn't stable, or that is that needs to heal, that needs to unbind, that come into awareness. And grounding in, and lighting up. So today is also a very special day. Mars has gone into Aquarius, and that is the 5th planet in Aquarius. So Mars is meeting Venus in there, the Sun, Mercury, and Pluto. So very, very powerful. And Pluto, there's a Cassini, Pluto is in the heart of the Sun. So it's being illuminated and deep transformation. And Mars is coming out of Capricorn, where we've been building, stabilizing, building. But now Mars is coming into Aquarius, and there is movement and drive and will. So this is now, we're moving into the powerful months of February, more powerful alignments coming on. Saturn and Neptune moving into Aries. So that's the first sign of the zodiac. So this is just also playing here with us. And of course we are also all just way beyond that, but it's affecting us and we are feeling it. So, and it's just So some lightness should be coming in, and and movement, especially movement, and deeper alignment, and meeting our soul tribe, and yes, beginning the new. That's why the leaders were all just there, those leaders that were there. Now meeting the company, meeting the founders, and that brings trust to us, because it's not just devices from China that could be plastic or no, this or that. This is proven. The patents are on the wall. We've got videos and photos of that. The owners have been met. You know, we know that generous company that is behind it as well. And they produce these devices by not making any profit. They didn't produce these to make money. How do you think that is? I compare this to other companies that were started because they had to build up money, but this company didn't. They had already full pockets, so they have been created from overflow and made affordable for everyone to have in their own homes. How beautiful is that? Because it's really optimal to use them twice a day, depending on what you're dealing with, maybe 3 times. You know, and there are many people that have been 50, 70, 60, 80 years in their bodies that love the assistance. And there are also many, probably everyone who loves to let extra money flow in, which we are receiving when we are sharing this and helping others, because everything is so ridiculously expensive. We need to expand. Also to bring the parents home to the kids, so that the families can be together and are not separated. These years never come back. Yeah, it's the years with our children we never get back. If we miss it, we miss it. So, and many leaders who were there are sharing about that. Now some joined because they were on their last few dollars. They gave their last dollars to buy the machine. And then within a few weeks they made their money back, and then they have been earning. They're now at 6 figures. I'm just saying that however many figures, it doesn't matter. As long as, we have what we need, and for more, also to create an impact and help others. So we are not under constant stress, and so that we can also have the space to do this deep healing work and to stabilize and come into coherence and alignment. That's what it's about. Yeah. And the new earth is here. It's already activated on. We are stabilizing in it now. We are finding each other. Yeah. Very, very beautiful. So, I'm glad I came on as always. And it's not about me. It's just Source speaking through me. And God, the divine, speaking through me. And of course, there's also the light here. That's how I always come to you, out of the light. That is my true essence, without this face. And so I will go now. There is my daughter calling, and I wish you a beautiful night and sending so many blessings. Take good care. Happy stabilizing. See you when I come on next, and always in the quantum field. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing, and thank you for opening. And I'm excited who is going to also come on and share the Holy Life devices with us. It's such an honor. And the market is worldwide open, of all the people waiting for us to bring it to them, to to let them know about it, that there's something there that can quickly possibly take pain away, because that's what's been doing for most people. Someone was sharing 8 years, sat on it, and it was gone. So, very, very beautiful. Yeah, alignment, deep peace, deep stability, recognition. Yeah, wiping the eyes clean, and yeah, becoming like water. Good night.